A story you'll only see on NBC Charlotte.
For the first time since the Citizens Review Board voted on CMPD's findings on the Keith Scott shooting, Charlotte's mayor is talking about it.
We look forward to continuing to build on the transparency that we worked so hard to achieve.
Mayor Jennifer Roberts there saying she's glad the Citizens Review Board will hold a hearing on the shooting. Charlotte police found Officer Brentley Vinson was justified when he shot Scott, but the board wants to take another look at it.
NBC Charlotte's Rad Berkey is live in Uptown with more on what the mayor had to say. Rad?
Well, the mayor said that the work of the Citizens Review Board is part of the effort to achieve trust and transparency between the community and the police department.
If you want the best, if you want to have the best for your community, you'd be willing to challenge the status quo.
This is Flashpoint.
During the taping for Flashpoint, Mayor Jennifer Roberts told NBC Charlotte's Ben Thompson that she was glad the Citizens Review Board decided this week that they would hold an evidentiary hearing to determine if CMPD policy and guidelines were followed when Officer Brentley Vinson shot and killed Keith Scott last September.
I'm glad they're taking it seriously. I'm glad they're asking for that evidentiary hearing, and we look forward to continuing to build on the transparency that we worked so hard to achieve.
In the past, the review board has always sided with the findings of the police. The mayor said some changes have been made.
We have actually worked with the community to make some adjustments to that review board and looking at its diversity and looking at its connections in the community.
The Scott shooting touched off days of sometimes violent protests in the city. Then Governor Pat McCrory ordered the National Guard in and seemed at the time to criticize the mayor for not calling for help sooner.
I worked very closely with our police chief, with our city manager, and with our governor. We were all on the same page. I know some people exploited that for political purposes.
And there's a lot more just like that. You can see the entire interview on Flashpoint Sunday morning right here at 11 o'clock. Reporting live in Uptown, Rad Berkey, NBC Charlotte.